waiting. There's no more wasting time. The time is now. If you have a room, if you have a building, let us set up a school in there. If you have a store, let people know. If you don't have a store, who got the money so we can open up some stores? There's no reason we should have to go to Walmart. There's no reason we should have to go to Target, because that is not in our community. That is not ours. What y'all know about stocks and bonds? All right now, we need to start implementing that. Start putting your money in stocks, in your own community, in your own businesses, so that you can, that's how you raise a nation. That's how you build up a community. Economically, you have to have money. Black Wall Street, I know y'all know about Black Wall Street, was one of the richest countries in the world. You didn't even know that. Had oil reserves. Do you hear me? Our people had all the resources we need. Now it's time for us to get them back. Why? Because we were here long before anyone else. Now, either we're going to share, or because of the smarts that we have, because of the people who we are, we're just going to have to do what we have to do. And if anyone's mad, that's on them. We have to start looking out for ourselves. We have to start looking out for our people. Economically, educationally, and politically. If the Republican Party and the Democratic Party isn't doing what you want them to do, you create your own party. You don't wait for no one to make the decisions for you. You make them for yourself. You make them for your children, because this world is being set up for our babies and our grandbabies. And I want them to have something. And we can't do that waiting on the government. You can't do that waiting on other organizations to do it for you. You have to step out and do them for yourself. Wherever you live, start a garden program. Wherever you live, start talking about them stocks and bonds. Wherever you live, start creating the places where we can gather with one another to talk about these things. Oh, because we got the money. We got the money. Who's holding up the economy? Who has always held up the economy? We have. Now it's time for you to take that money and circulate it in your own community. If the stores that you go to are always watching you and looking at you, thinking you're going to still build your own store. If they're worried about you coming in and taking things, build your own things. You can no longer wait. Black, indigenous people, you no longer have the time to wait. The time is now. You are the earth keepers. Okay? You are the ones who will sit on this earth to watch over it, to make sure the animals and the land is taken care of. And if you're not doing your job, it will all fall by the wayside. Now, we as a people, we have to come together. And we have to come together now. And we have to strategize. How are you going to stop the violence? You go at poverty. How do you go at poverty? You make sure people are economically able to take care of themselves and their communities in order to move forward out of poverty. Because what comes poverty comes hate, murder, jealousy. All those things come out of poverty. Okay? And we can't have this, the 1% holding everything while we're out here scrambling for 1%. So it's time for us to wake up, people. It's time for us to strategize. It's time for us to work together. It's time for us to put in those plans. It's time for us to stop backbiting. It's time for us to stop hating on one another. It's time for us to be real with ourselves on the customs and the culture that we have created for ourselves. So going forward, people, is a new day. Today is a new day. For the police, is a new day. Because you know what? It's about to be a change for them. They're talking about defunding the police. Oh, that ain't just started yesterday. That was 10 years ago. If you look at the budget, oh, they've been taking money from the police. And the new police is the military, baby, if you didn't know. So you better wake up and form your own protections in your community. Don't let people do whatever they want to do in your community. Stop allowing people to do your people any kind of way. Stop one another. Stop doing each other any kind of way and come together on a common ground so that we can raise our nation up. And as we raise the nation up, so we will raise up the earth. Okay? Because everybody is waiting on you. Everybody's waiting on you. Peace and love, family.
Come on, let's give her a hand. Come on, you can do better than that, Miss T. Gaynor.